Exterior, beach, Coast Guard Training Center, night. Sirens give way to overlapping yells of drill instructors. Recruits lie in the surf. A female drill instructor prowls above them.
Face.
Recruits roll onto their faces.
Back.
They roll onto their backs. Madison lies among them, cold, wet, and covered in sand. She wipes sand from her eyes. A mistake. In a flash, the drill instructor is over top of her.
What's wrong, Recruit Kelly? Did I mess up your makeup?
Ma'am, no ma'am.
Everyone into planks so we can keep the sand out of Recruit Kelly's eyes.
Recruits flip into planks. Eyes shoot daggers at Madison as a wave breaks over their faces. Boots of the lead drill instructor pass Madison. Intercut, exterior beach, exterior boat fire. Exterior beach. Madison struggles to hold her body in a plank as the surf crashes over her.
Tonight is your night.
Exterior boat fire. A blazing orange light dances across the horrified faces of the crew as they take in the scene. Reveal. A 90-foot luxury yacht engulfed in flames. Spotlights click on, illuminating a sea of screaming and crying passengers. Men in tuxes and women in evening gowns wave their arms as they fight to stay above the surface.
The night to prove yourself worthy of the uniform you wear.
A woman in a long sequined gown leaps from the top deck and plunges into the black water.
This is Hell Night.
Exterior, beach. Madison runs through the surf in a line of recruits, all carrying a 5-inch thick line above their heads. Madison falls, recruits run past her. Madison pulls herself up and falls back in line.
Do you have what it takes to fill the boots?
Exterior, boat fire. Helicopters hover overhead. Shan and Matt gently navigate as Coop, Jax, Pat, and Q pull survivors from the water.
Of those men and women who've come before you?
Exterior, beach. Recruits run through different stations of torture. Madison grimaces through flutter kicks as a drill instructor pushes her legs back towards the sand with their boot.
Those that in 1918, while faced with enemy subs...
Exterior, boat fire. Coop pulls aboard a woman, 30s, in server's attire. Panic-stricken, she searches through the other survivors.
Mounted a rescue of 81 men from a torpedoed British warship.
Exterior, beach. Madison drags a dummy through the sand. It slips. Other recruits overtake her. She hoists it back up and keeps going.
Those that in December of 1944 escorted our Marines to the shores of Normandy.
Exterior, boat fire. Jax tries to calm the woman. She looks past Jax and screams. Jax and Coop whip around to find a young boy, 6, on the burning bow of the yacht in tears.
And while under enemy fire, saved over 400 lives.
Exterior, beach. Madison pulls a rope hand over hand with all her might as the small lifeboat on the other end drags closer and closer.
Those that hunted German U-boats off this very coast.
Exterior, boat fire. Jax yells into the boat's cabin and points up at the child. Shan looks out the cabin window, urgently speaking into the radio, and turns her boat towards the yacht.
Those that died shooting down kamikaze pilots intent on taking the Philippines.
Exterior, beach. With a final pull, Madison falls back as the boat hits her feet. She looks up. She's made it to the final sprint down to the beach. She climbs to her feet and takes off.
Those that on September the 11th, 2001, pulled off the largest evacuation in history.
Exterior, boat fire. Shan's boat bobs between the yacht and Matt's boat. Q and Pat usher terrified passengers onto their boat.
As they safely removed over 500,000 people from the island as our towers crumbled.
Jax tries to coax the boy down. He's frozen.
15 seconds!
Jax looks to Shan, determined. Shan hesitates, then looks into the crying boy's face. Back to Jax. Shan nods. Jax jumps.
Every day we respond to somebody's worst day. Every day we put our lives on the line for a stranger.
Exterior, beach. Madison sprints, last of the recruits again. She puts her head down and pushes, gaining on the group in front of her.
10 seconds! Push! Push! Push!
Exterior, boat fire. Jax reaches the boy and hoists him into her arms. She looks back towards where she came. It's blocked by fire.
When faced with the decision to save yourself or to save another.
Exterior, beach. Madison overtakes the other recruits one by one. The finish line is within her grasp. A recruit tumbles down in front of her. The mousy girl that abandoned her. Madison jumps her.
What will you do?
Exterior, boat fire. Jax backs into the rails, rubbing her hand over the boy's head. Her eyes search for options. Matt's boat is positioned about 20 feet in front of her.
This is it. Your time is running out.
Exterior, beach. Madison looks back. The recruit struggles to get up. With a visual growl of anger, Madison turns back. She grabs the girl and drags her stumbling beside her.
This is your chance.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Exterior, boat fire. Jax hears something. She peers back into the flames, then locks eyes with Shawn, terrified, comprehension dawning.
Do you have what it takes?
Jax hurls the child over the bow as the boat explodes.